And a little bit of a fashion show taking place as the Bulls came down the tunnel earlier on. And now it's all about getting a win on their home court. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And checking out some numbers for Eric Gordon.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the 4th straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow and learn, and that's what's important. Kevin, the Bulls are hoping for improvement.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. 2 very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Aubrey, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Porter in the backcourt with Green to his side. Jayshawn Tate out there with Matthews. And it's Wood in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Chicago, Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Vucevic has got his team on the board to start the game for Chicago. Green deciding where to go with it. Now here's Porter. From 12 feet out. Vucevic with the rebound. LaVine against Matthews. Now here's LaVine. Not a lot of room. Ball finds LaVine. They swipe it. And here's the fast break. Here's Tate. It doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta. Here's LaVine. Wood with the block.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
Tate the pass to Porter. There's Green with the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
LaVine, such an outstanding scorer. Athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Chalk up 2 there.
You've got to get a body on DeMar DeRozan, because if you don't, his size and athleticism will allow him to hurt you on the glass.
Now here's Porter, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. The Rockets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Ball against Wood. Passes it to Porter. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Chicago grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
To the middle, here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Ball against Porter. Here's Wood. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Pass to Levine. Connects from three-point range. Levine's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Porter with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Ball. The Bulls leading by 4 to the inside. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Porter inside. Here's Wood. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
Well, I love how comfortable and composed Wood is down there. Takes his time and just does his thing in his way.
Now here's Vucevic. Here's Levine. And Chicago with another bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here is Matthews. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Ball. They lead by 4. And he drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
The first one falls.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Ball hits them both. And so here is Houston. 6-point game. Outside, Green. Poked away. To the paint. There's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
You know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, pop out to the 3, and can do everything in between as well.
Now, here's Porter. The pass to Wood. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Caruso, covered by Green. And that one's good, Caruso.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Tate. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Driving the lane, and that one's good, Caruso. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Kept alive. Here's Wood. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Rockets. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews passes to Tice. That one's off, still out of sync.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Green following the miss by DeRozan. Tice trying to break free. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And so here is Houston, the Bulls getting the bucket. The Rockets pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Here is Porter, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Outside Matthews. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Ball. Outside Gordon, over Jones, and Jones sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. The Rockets making a switch here.
Josh Christopher.
Here's Şengün, outside Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Tice passes to Brooks. Christopher. All 3 off the mark. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. They lead by 17. Kicks it to Levine. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine.
I mean, he's still so young.
The line
You
for
feel
Chicago.
like he's been in the league forever.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Free throw good, LaVine.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league, LaVine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve.
And so LaVine nails both of them. Rockets trail by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in. Şengün passes to Christopher. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago leading by 19 points. Down low. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. And again, no good by Chicago.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And the rejection by Bradley.
Rockets ball.
Outside, Gordon. 5 on the clock. They need this one. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
When you're guarding Gordon, you've got to be careful. He excels at drawing fouls and playing through contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
Free throw good, Gordon.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. Here's Green. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first. Bradley trying to break free. Green kicks to Bradley. Here's Christopher. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the dish to Gordon. Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside, White. Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And he gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
Caruso kicks to White. There's the lob to the hoop, and Jones slams it home.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Christopher. The Bulls getting the bucket. Pulls up. And the rejection by Bradley.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And it's in there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now in his rookie season, Kevin Porter came off the bench. Now he's in Houston. He's a starter. And he analyzed the change in mentality.
You know, coming off the bench, you kind of have a feel for the game already watching it. And you're starting off. So just got to start fast. And I got to come in ready to play from the jump.
And when Porter gets out to a hot start, Greg, he's shown he's capable of some big nights.
And finding some success with the Rockets, Kevin. Now it's all about consistency and finding ways to win games.
Chicago foul.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Gordon. He's out there with Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. No good on the free throw. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Outside, White. Inside, and Jones slams it in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Brooks against White. Here's Şengün. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and finished off by Martin.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Bradley trying to break free. White, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
To the inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Outside, Jones, pass to Green. Throws it up high, out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Vucevic checked in for Bradley. And a switch here also for Houston. Woods checked in. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Trailing by 17. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
White with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. And it's White missing. Rockets trail by 17. Passes to Wood. Over Jones. That's short off the rim. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Brooks, the pass to Christopher. Here's Wood by Green. And finished off by Wood.
Well, that's nice movement. Quickly and well done by Wood as the roller gets open and finds a shot.
Dosunu, the pass to White. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Wood. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Jones, the pass to White. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
Chicago making some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Jones, and Ball subbed in for Green. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Kevin Porter comes in for Brooks. Rockets trail by 15. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Vucevic against Porter. And he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass the ball. He kicks it to DeRozan. To stop the drought. Not going to go that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Outside, Porter. He dishes it to Gordon. There's the drive. Now the pass to Wood. Left side, Martin. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ball against Porter. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. The shot, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And it's Gordon missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up in the air.
Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Matthews, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Eric Gordon. That's good from Ball. Now here's Green. He's got 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Porter finds Wood. The Rockets with another miss.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's DeRozan. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Vucevic has got 8 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Vucevic. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And Ball with the block.
Ball size and timing, really an asset.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Passes it to Wood. Back to Porter. Now Tate. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Second team foul.
For Houston, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
Jayshawn Tate. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here also for Houston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Wood. And both free throws good for Tate. Chicago leading by 20. Ball with it. He's got 7. Here's Levine. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Porter kicks to Green. Driving to the basket. And Green slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Levine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. Matthews scanning the floor. Now here's Tate. Guarded by Levine. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And here is Ball. Here's Vucevic, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. High arcing shot, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's DeRozan, and he makes good on the layup. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They need this. And Ball with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. It's Matthews on the wing, guarded by Levine. Just 5 on the clock. There's Green with the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Caruso, guarded by Green. DeRozan surveying the D. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
At the line for 1.
And Porter, no good on that one.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Pass to Matthews, the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Derek Jones, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Brooks checked in for Houston. .110 left in the first half. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Dishes to Green. .6 on the shot clock. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Boy, I got a strong feeling that Levine's teammates are loving this. Zach has been on an offensive tear tonight.
Brooks kicks to Green. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Tice throws it down.
Assisted.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Here's Green. 7 points in the game. Brooks for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bulls out front, opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks, Nick. What got you guys going in the first half?
It was just we played aggressive and try to be a presence in there. Everybody, not just me, but all the guys. And that's what we need to do. When we start the game up right, then we can build a pretty nice lead like tonight we did.
Obviously, it's how you finish, not how you start. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 22 points and 1 rebound. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. He need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Lonzo Ball. Vucevic is out there at the roast. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Free throw is off from DeRozan. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
He said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Ball against Porter. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Right side, LaVine. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Green against LaVine. Green dishes to Matthews. And Matthews throws it down.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And here's LaVine. The 10-footer. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. LaVine's got 4 points this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Porter, bounce pass. Right side, Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 9.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Porter against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Good D by Wood.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The pass to Tate. Outside Matthews. And a wide open look for Porter. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 11.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Passes it to Levine. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Back to Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got 28.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Well, Woods has a really solid jump shot, and that one well within his range.
Ball against Porter. Ball dishes to Levine. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 14 points for Vucevic.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Wood. Caruso grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. DeRozan's shot is off. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And that one's good by Porter.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
That's good from Ball. Chicago making some changes. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Alex Caruso. The Rockets also changing it up. Martin, he's checked in for Matthews. And Gordon subbed in for Green. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. Now here's Gordon. He has 6. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Outside, Levine. Outside, White. Here's Green. Vucevic trying to get open. And Green with the basket on the assist by White. White's got 5 assists tonight. Ball against Porter. Here's Tate.
Assist goes to Kevin Porter
And he jams it with authority.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Vucevic gets double teamed, feeds to Green. It's intercepted. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now Ball. He's got 11. Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic gets double teamed. White, good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Gordon with it. He's got 8. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
Exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bradley comes in for Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. Bulls have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Pass to White. He feeds it to Bradley. Good D by Wood. And for Houston, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Brooks against Bradley. There's the pass to Wood. Shoots over White. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And a fantastic decision maker. Wood recognizes when he should shoot once he catches the pass.
Levine with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. To the middle, here's Dosunmu, and it's good, 2 points. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Make some noise. Substitution for the Rockets, Daniel Tice.
Şengün passes to Tice. Houston moving it around. Here's Brooks, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Green up on top. Outside, Levine. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. Off the left rim and out.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And it's Gordon missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Gordon. No problems knocking that one down. White's got 8.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Christopher, guarded by Levine. Christopher, the pass to Brooks, over White. And the shot falls short this time. And so Green will bring it up for Chicago. Tries again. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Third team foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Outside Gordon. It's Brooks on the wing. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. In the corner, it's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hop. That time showing off the creativity.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gordon, the pass to Brooks. Right wing. Here's Şengün. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
2 minutes.
Pass to Dosunmu. Poked loose. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in. The free throw drops for Dosunmu. 1:49 left to play here in the third. Here's Christopher. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Christopher, no good. Chicago's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. 11 feet away. Second chance shot. And that one hits back iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And he converts the layup.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-4 run. Caruso kicks to Levine. 54 seconds left to play in the third. And the shot goes in.
And this team, they love Levine's talent. But more important now, they love the hard work and the improvement that's following.
And it's Gordon penetrating.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Caruso. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Clarkin evaluating Alex Caruso. What a gritty player. Does all the little things that make such a difference in a game.
Kevin, I'm actually surprised at how well he's done as an NBA player. I covered him in college, and I loved him. Liked his work ethic, his size, but I didn't see him becoming what he's become. And it's a credit to his work ethic and to his basketball instincts.
And the first one drops. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Matthews, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Gordon. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Tice. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Tice has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Levine. Out to DeRozan. Jones, the pass to Levine. The slam.
Levine, one of the very best high flyers in the league, showing you the elevation right there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Rockets. Brooks is out there with DJ Augustin. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Here's Brown. Again, Chicago.
Troy Brown Jr.
And here's Augustine. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Caruso kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. DeRozan. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, you can see the excitement in DeRozan's eyes when he gets these opportunities. I mean, he's a knockdown threat from there.
Şengün passes to Augustine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for the Rockets, DJ Augustin. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Augustine.
Hard to believe that DJ Augustin has been in the league over 10 years now, and he's carved out a nice place in the NBA. He's a calming presence with younger players and always consistently productive.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Martin, he's checked in for Daniel Tice, and David Nwaba is subbed in for Matthews. Both free throws good from Augustine. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Brown with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Nwaba passes to Augustine. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Augustine. The three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
DeRozan passes to Brown. Kicks to Jones. And the pass to Caruso. Knocked away. And it's DeRozan missing. And it's Houston's ball. Now, here's Nwaba. The feed to Brooks. Now here is Augustine. Guarded close. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
For Chicago, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
How about this, fellas? I mean, DeRozan's aerial skills, his bounce, obvious from a very young age. His first dunk came when he was in the 6th grade, and he won the dunk contest at the high school All-American game. Major bounce.
Thomas checked in for the Bulls. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Woods checked in. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Rockets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Brooks outside. Back to Augustine. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Augustine continues to get it done from deep. A consistent three-ball shooter who gets his shot up in a hurry.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, guys, I look at DeMar DeRozan, and I think he's one of the very best at making tough shots. I mean, the defense is draped all over him, and he still finds a way to get it up and down.
Brooks kicks to Augustine. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Thomas passes to DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
One area where Wood does a lot of the damage is in the screen game.
Yeah, he's done a really good job understanding how to roll into scoring opportunities. He can pop out and hit the 20-footer as well. And these are the big man skills that teams are looking for in the way the game is played today.
And he knocks down the first one.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Green, he's checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
How about Wood? Boy, he can hurt you a lot of different ways, and he's on fire tonight.
DeRozan against Martin. Now Brooks. Nwaba finds Brooks. Thomas against Augustine. 6 to shoot. Here's Martin. Wood trying to free himself up, and it's Martin missing. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. Wood with the block. To the inside. Brooks misses. Chicago's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Green, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's
clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for Chicago, Javonte Green, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
To the wing right side. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Martin.
David Noel.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Simonovic. Wood with the block. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Mwaba. He can't get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Green, the pass to Brown. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
That one goes in.
Guys, Augustine's so good at staying under control on these difficult finishes. Great focus from the veteran.
Thomas against Martin. Here's Christopher. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Houston, Josh Christopher, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's Christopher. Makes it off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Passes it to Dosunmu. Here's Simonovic. Here's Green. Rockets with the rebound. Wood's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Augustine. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Down low. Wood with the block. Here's Christopher. Floats it up for Wood. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Bulls. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Shot clock at 3. Into the lane. Christopher, no good. Chicago's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Pass to Dosunmu.
Two minutes remaining in the
with
game.
it.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining
Trying to
in the
get
game.
something going.
2 minutes.
No good. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Christopher. That shot is off. And here is Brown. Pass to Dosunmu. From deep. The Rockets pull it in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
I know exactly what you're referring to. I mean, with this victory, they'll get the edge in the season series by taking 2 of their 3 meetings.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Zach LaVine.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now here's Dosunmu. And there's the pass to Thomas. Inside. Brown outside. To end the drought. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Brown.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Chicago foul. That's his second personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Houston, David Nwaba at the line for 2.
That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.